story of Billy the Kid. I'll tell you the desperate deeds that he did. Way out in New Mexico, long time ago, Billy turned outlaw with his 44. When Billy the Kid was a very young lad, in old Silver City he went to the bad. Way out in the west with a gun in his hand, at the age of 12 years Billy shot his first man. Fair Mexican maidens with guitars would sing songs about Billy the boy bandit king. Billy the Kid was not yet 21, but 21 notches were on Billy's gun. Then on the same night when young Billy died, he said to his friends, I'm not satisfied. There are 21 men I have put bullets through, and Sheriff Pat Garrett will make 22. Now this is how Billy the Kid met his fate. The bright moon was shining, the hour was late. Shot down by Pat Garrett and once was his friend. The young outlaw's life had now come to an end. There's a lesson to learn from this song so sad. Whenever a young man decides to go bad and tries to turn outlaw like young Billy did, he might lose his life just like Billy the Kid.
I'm so rough and I'm so tough that I said I scare me. But I really love those little pigs, big fried or fricassee, or pig sausage in a bun is good enough for me. I'm wild about pig knuckle soup and roast pigs great to eat. But a pig burger under glass is awfully hard to beat. Well, I'm Beowolfe, the big bad wolf, I'm mean as I can be. Well, I'm so rough and I'm so tough that I said I scare me.
Many years ago, in a kingdom far away, there lived a girl that we all know and love until this day. Cinderella's life was sad, she never had a fella. The most unhappy girl on earth was poor Cinderella. And when the royal trumpets blew, inviting one and all to the royal palace dance. The kingdom had a ball, but Cindy had to stay at home. Poor Cindy was in tears. But suddenly a fairy queen magically appears. With her magic wand in hand, the fairy touched her crown, and there Cinderella stood in a magic jeweled gown. With her magic wand once more, the fairy waved her hand, and suddenly a coach appeared, the finest in the land. And when the kingdom's charming prince saw Cindy at the ball, he knew at once that Cindy was the fairest of them all. Cindy danced until midnight. She remembered what the fairy said. Her heart was filled with fright. At midnight the spell would be dead. As Cindy ran out of his life, the prince was left alone. He wanted Cindy for his wife, but now his love was gone. The prince, he had not learned the name of this lovely lass. The only thing she left behind was a slipper made of glass. The prince did search from home to home to find his love so fair, until he learned the slipper fit the girl with the golden hair. And when the prince did wed his love, the kingdom rang with laughter, as Cindy and her charming prince lived happily ever after. Remember, Cinderella, no matter what you do, in some way Cindy's story might happen to you. Might happen to you. Might happen to you. Might happen to you.
The wicked witch, the cruel witch, the witch has gone away. So gather round, let's paint the town. The witch has gone to stay.
Let's celebrate,
Celebrate,
let's not be late.
not be late. She's banished from the land.
So laugh and shout,
Laugh and shout,
the witch is out.
the witch is out. Let's strike up the band. The wicked witch that we all feared, she's gone and gone for good. The wicked witch has disappeared, as wicked witches should.
So gather about,
And
let's all shout.
let's all shout hurrah, the witch is done. Come one, come all, let's have a ball, 'cause once again life's fun.
'Cause the wicked witch is down.
The witch is
The
down.
wicked witch is down.
The wicked witch is down.
Wicked witch is down.
The witch is
The wicked witch is down.
The wicked witch is down.
Wicked witch is down.
The witch is
The wicked witch is down.
The wicked witch is down.
Wicked witch is down.
The witch is down.
Wicked witch is down.
A beautiful doe once shed a tear, as animals from far and near came to see her newborn dear Bambi. Bambi, there upon a grassy bed, with big brown eyes and coat so red, snow white spots and sleepy head lay Bambi.
she did. She came up with a plot to lose the kids. The poor woodcutter didn't like the plan, but the stepmother ruled with an iron hand. They plotted to take a walk in the wood, then to lose the kids and they'd be gone for good. When the sad day did arrive, Hansel made sure that they'd survive. When they started out one early morn, Hansel filled his pockets full of corn. When Hansel and Gretel were left in the woods, they used their heads and used them good. They found the trail sure as you're born, the trail they made by dropping the corn. The moral of this story is that it pays to be a middle whiz, and when you go hiking some early morn, carry a pocket full of corn. Pinocchio, Pinocchio, that little puppet boy. Pinocchio, Pinocchio, brought old Geppetto joy. But since his head was made of wood, he wasn't very bright. He never really understood what was wrong or right. Pinocchio dropped out of school, from home he ran away. Pinocchio was such a fool that all he did was play. But this puppet boy was sad and shocked one day to see that since he'd chosen to be bad, a donkey he must be. Then to a fairy blue one day he promised to be good, to go back home, return to school, and live like good boys should. Pinocchio learned how to work, this brought Geppetto joy, and so the fairy's magic wand made Pinocchio a boy. Pinocchio, Pinocchio, brought old Geppetto joy. Pinocchio, Pinocchio, he's now a real life boy.
Hi, diddle dee dee, a porker's life for me. All we have to do all day is sing la 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 la, and laugh ha 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 ha, and play. We don't work and we don't worry. Pigs are never in a hurry. We just sing and dance the gist because we are free. Three little pigs. Hi, diddle dee dee, a porker's life for me. All we have to do all day is sing la 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 la, laugh ha 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 ha, and play.
I am the greatest. I am the most. I am the leader because I don't like to brag and I don't like to boast. but I am the Wizard of Oz. I am the ruler. I am the king. And I am the tops because I know a lot about everything. I am the Wizard of Oz. There's nothing I can't do. And there's nothing that I don't know. But I'm so smart, my head hurts. I'm the wizard, and so I am so wise, the smartest there is. I am so clever because I'm a brain, a regular whiz. I am the Wizard of Oz. I am the Wizard of Oz. That's me. I'm the Wizard of Oz, yes. I'm a wizard. The Wizard of Oz.
Now Jack the Giant Killer lived long, long ago with his poor old mother in the town of Old Bordeaux. Jack was very poor, not a nickel in his jeans, so he went to town and sold his cow for a pocket full of beans. 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 Poor Jackie's mother didn't know what to say, but she became quite angry and she threw the beans away. Now when Jack awoke the very next day, he had a big surprise. There he saw a giant beanstalk growing up into the skies. Up the giant beanstalk Jack climbed to a strange, fantastic land. And when he met a giant there, Jack turned for home and ran. Jack slid down the big beanstalk with the giant gaining fast. But Jack reached Earth in time. He was safe back home at last. With the giant still up in the air, and before he reached the ground, Jack grabbed an axe and chop, chop, chop till the giant tumbled down. So the moral is, if you are broke, not a nickel in your jeans, remember now, just trade your cow for a pocket full of beans. Beans.
Smokey the Dragon, we really do admire. Smokey the Dragon, with nostrils breathing fire. Smokey the Dragon, he really isn't tough, but when he gets angry, he really can huff. When he gets into a huff, when things arouse his ire, he stamps and snorts and huffs and puffs and breathes out flames of fire. Smokey the Dragon, we really do admire. Smokey the Dragon, with nostrils breathing fire. With nostrils breathing fire. With nostrils breathing fire.
Go get him, Smoke.
With nostrils breathing fire.
Go get him, Smokey boy.
Nostrils breathing